Hello, welcome to the Learn English Lab. Today's podcast, English Listening Practice Podcast, topic name is 50 plus C1 level vocabulary about hobbies. I'm genuinely excited you're joining us for what I think is a really important exploration today. We want to add some serious richness, some sophistication to your English communication. Our focus today isn't, simply handing you a long list of words. It's more of a journey into how very specific C1 level vocabulary can truly unlock a more precise, vivid, and, naturally fluent way of expressing yourself. Especially when we're talking about something as personal, as universally engaging as our hobbies. Yeah, our mission today is really to move far beyond just naming an activity, like saying, I like swimming. We want to arm you with the language to describe these interests in rich, compelling detail, to use these words flexibly, in various grammatical forms, and most importantly, to confidently articulate your insights and opinions about them. For our C1 audience, that means we're diving into words that allow for, highly nuanced and sophisticated expression.
The kind of language that moves you beyond simply being fluent to truly mastering the subtleties of English for all sorts of different contexts. When you can articulate your passions with this kind of advanced language, it just elevates the entire conversation, doesn't it?
It really does. And that's precisely why this particular topic, hobbies, is so incredibly valuable. Think about it. Hobbies are, they're pretty much universal conversation starters, aren't they? Whether you're meeting someone for the very first time, maybe in a casual social setting, or maybe you're navigating something more formal, like a job interview. The ability to articulate your interests fluently with nuance can make those initial interactions significantly smoother and, frankly, far more engaging. It's really about showcasing genuine C1 proficiency. This means you're not just conveying basic information like, I read books. You're adding layers of depth, subtlety to everyday discussions. So instead of just saying, I like to read, you might say something like, I'm an avid collector of first editions.
Oh, nice.
Or I particularly enjoy delving into classic literature, especially, say, 19th century Russian novels.
Right, much more specific.
Exactly. It demonstrates a much richer comprehension, a greater command of the language. It transforms those straightforward statements into, compelling insights that genuinely enrich conversations, offer joy, relaxation, and, a real sense of achievement through sophisticated expression.
That's a fantastic distinction.
Yeah.
So let's plunge right in then. Let's unravel our first foundational term for discussing hobbies. The adjective amateur. Okay, so when we use amateur, we're referring to something undertaken purely for pleasure or recreation. It's distinct from being a paid profession. For instance, you might hear they organized an amateur painting workshop for beginners interested in learning basic techniques. So it clearly conveys a sense of passion, right? Not a financial incentive.
That's an excellent way to frame it, yeah. What's particularly insightful about amateur is how it immediately shapes the perception of an activity. It signals that the main motivation isn't economic gain, it's pure, unadulterated enjoyment, a sense of personal fulfillment. If we think about the broader implications, this helps us distinguish someone who genuinely loves painting, say, and pursues it for creative expression from a professional artist whose livelihood is, intrinsically tied to their craft.
That makes sense.
But, and this is important at the C1 level, it's vital to grasp the dual nature of amateur. While it positively conveys passion over profit, like in an amateur athlete who competes purely for the love of the game, you have to be a bit careful. The related adjective amateurish, for example, carries a distinctly negative connotation.
Ah, right. Amateur sounds bad.
It does. It implies a lack of skill, polish, or professionalism. So an amateur painter can actually be incredibly talented, highly proficient, but amateur's painting, that would definitely suggest poor quality work.
Okay, got it.
And one more thing. Amateur can also function as a noun, as in he's a talented amateur photographer capturing stunning landscapes in his free time. This versatility allows for these nuanced descriptions of a person's involvement and motivation. It highlights that, dedication and skill are certainly not exclusive to professionals.
That distinction is truly valuable. It makes it clear that amateur doesn't necessarily mean unskilled or beginner. It's that dedication, that intrinsic motivation that often leads us to physically engage with the world around us. So, let's now transition, shall we? Let's move to hobbies that involve active engagement, things that get us moving, often interacting with the natural world. From exploring gentle waves to, conquering extreme heights.
Yeah, this category immediately sets a more energetic tone. It really showcases the incredible diversity of physical demands and environmental settings that hobbies can encompass. From the serene underwater world to the vast open sky. These activities offer a fascinating spectrum of experiences, often pushing our physical and mental boundaries.
Definitely. Our first word in this active category is to snorkel. That's a verb. It means to swim at the surface while breathing through a snorkel tube. The example given was, he taught his children how to snorkel during their vacation in Hawaii. It paints such a clear, inviting picture of discovery, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Snorkeling describes that recreational form of swimming where you use specialized breathing equipment, a snorkel tube, often a mask, and fins too. It lets you observe the vibrant underwater world right from the surface.
Right.
What's truly compelling about snorkeling is its accessibility. Unlike, say, scuba diving, which demands quite extensive training and specialized compressed air tanks, snorkeling is relatively easy to learn. Pretty much anyone comfortable in the water can enjoy it, from young kids to older adults.
Sure.
It offers that immediate, quite intimate feeling of discovery. You can glimpse marine life, coral reefs, maybe even submerged historical sites without needing to fully submerge. For many ocean enthusiasts, it's often their first real intimate encounter with underwater ecosystems.
Interesting.
Yeah, it can foster an immediate sense of wonder, a connection to marine life. It can even be a crucial first step in developing environmental awareness.
And staying with water. But with a different kind of interaction, we have to wade. Again, a verb, meaning to walk through shallow water. I love the example. The children giggled as they waded in the gentle waves. It sounds so peaceful and, well, playful.
That example perfectly captures the essence of wading. It really conveys a slow, often playful or exploratory movement through water that isn't deep enough to swim in, typically, ankle deep to maybe waist high.
Okay.
This word evokes a very specific image. It's not about powerful swimming strokes or diving deep. It's more a gentle, almost contemplative interaction with the water.
I see.
Think of walking along a sandy shoreline, maybe carefully exploring tide pools for little sea creatures, or simply cooling off on a hot summer day in a tranquil stream. It speaks to a different kind of water enjoyment, one that's more about sensory immersion, connecting with the immediate environment rather than speed or competitive sport. It's a truly accessible way to enjoy aquatic settings.
From the shoreline, then, let's move out to the open water. Let's explore boating, which is a noun. This refers to traveling in a boat for pleasure or sport. Yeah. So the example, she joined a boating club to enjoy weekend trips on the lake.
Yeah.
When I think about boating, the main feeling that comes to mind is freedom.
Your thought of freedom is spot on. Boating is a wonderfully broad term. It genuinely encompasses a huge variety of activities, everything from the tranquility and skill of sailing where you're harnessing the wind, to the physical exertion of rowing a small craft, or maybe the speed and convenience of motorboating.
Right.
It's all about recreation on the water, offering diverse experiences to suit almost any temperament.
Right.
What's particularly captivating about boating is its sheer versatility. It can be a solitary, meditative experience just drifting peacefully on a calm lake, or it can be a vibrant social activity with friends and family, maybe cruising along a coast.
Yeah.
Notice, too, how we use the gerund form here, boating, as a noun. This is a common C1 structure to discuss activities in a more abstract sense, moving beyond just the verb to boat. It speaks to a profound connection with nature, the open air, and that unique perspective you gain from being afloat. It offers a holistic experience, really, that can be tailored to various preferences for speed, relaxation, or even high adventure.
Now let's pivot from the gentle to the truly exhilarating with bungee jumping. This noun describes jumping from a considerable height while attached to a remarkably strong elastic cord. The example says, her first bungee jumping experience left her both terrified and thrilled. That sounds like a pretty accurate description.
Indeed. Bungee jumping is the quintessential high-risk, high-adrenaline adventure activity, no doubt about it. It's defined by that heart-stopping moment of free fall, then followed by the powerful rebound from the elastic cord.
Right.
The key experience here is that profound blend of sheer terror and incredible exhilaration. It pushes participants to confront their deep-seated fears, heights, gravity head-on. It offers a powerful sense of accomplishment and an intense rush of adrenaline upon completion.
I can imagine.
While it's certainly not for the faint of heart, for those seeking an intense, unforgettable thrill and a unique physical sensation, it absolutely delivers an unparalleled experience. It's a real test of courage, a memorable way to challenge oneself.
And building on that aerial theme, we have parachuting, another noun. This is specifically jumping from an aircraft with a parachute. His first parachuting jump was the most exhilarating moment of his life. Wow. I can only imagine the sheer awe of that.
Parachuting, often more casually called skydiving, takes that high adrenaline concept even further. It involves a controlled jump from an aircraft at significant altitude.
Okay, so higher up?
Usually, yes, and unlike bungee jumping, which is primarily a singular up and down motion, parachuting involves a period of sustained free fall, often lasting many seconds before the parachute is deployed, then followed by a controlled, slower descent.
Ah, I see the difference.
This activity inherently demands extensive training and strict adherence to comprehensive safety precautions. Given the extreme heights and speeds involved, that's crucial. It's an incredibly thrilling sport, offering these unparalleled panoramic views of the landscape below and a truly unique sensation of flight. So while both bungee jumping and parachuting deliver intense thrills and adrenaline, parachuting typically offers a longer, more complex experience. There is a greater emphasis on technical skill, environmental factors like wind and altitude, and often a sense of aerial mastery.
Let's bring ourselves back down to earth now, but still with a significant physical challenge. Rock climbing, a noun. This is the sport of climbing natural rock formations or, artificial climbing walls inside. The example shared is her passion for rock climbing took her to mountain ranges around the world. That's remarkable dedication.
Rock climbing is a truly remarkable blend of intense physical and mental challenge. It demands not only significant upper body strength, core stability, and agility, but also highly developed problem-solving skills, strategic route planning, and a keen awareness of safety protocols.
Right, safety must be paramount.
Absolutely. Climbers have to meticulously analyze routes, identify secure handholds and footholds, and plan their movements precisely before executing them. What's particularly captivating about rock climbing, especially when pursued outdoors, is its deep connection to nature. It allows individuals to engage with the environment in this profound vertical way, experiencing breathtaking views and an immense sense of accomplishment upon reaching a summit. Even indoors, on artificial walls, it offers an intense full-body workout and a continuous mental puzzle. It's a sport that builds not just muscle, but also immense self-trust and resilience.
Now, let's step into a more refined, perhaps yet equally demanding, discipline. Fencing, a noun. This is a competitive sport involving sword fighting with safety equipment. She joined a fencing club to learn agility and discipline. I often think of those historical duels, the elegant movements when I hear about fencing.
Your mention of historical duels is very fitting. Fencing is a sport that truly blends physical prowess with intricate strategic thinking, and it has this rich tradition stretching back centuries. While it's a modern competitive sport with strict safety gear, its roots are undeniably in historical martial arts and dueling. It requires incredible agility, lightning-fast reflexes, precise timing, and a deep understanding of strategy. It's almost like a physical game of chess.
Interesting comparison.
Participants learn not only to attack and defend with their foil, épée, or saber, but also to anticipate their opponent's moves and exploit weaknesses. This discipline cultivates exceptional mental focus, controlled aggression, and graceful movement. It offers a unique blend of athleticism and intellectual engagement that really distinguishes it from many other sports. It's all about precision, anticipation, and lightning-fast decisions.
And for something on the other end of the physical spectrum, much more serene and timeless, we have kite flying, a noun. This is simply controlling a kite in the air for recreation. The example is, they enjoyed kite flying by the beach on a windy afternoon. A truly lovely image of simple, almost meditative joy.
Kite flying really embodies simple joy and a sense of effortless freedom, doesn't it? It's an outdoor activity that appeals across all age groups, from young children marveling at a colorful kite dancing high in the sky, to adults finding a meditative escape in the rhythmic pull and release of the string.
Yeah.
It doesn't demand specialized training or intense physical exertion. Instead, it offers this gentle yet profound engagement with the elements of the wind, the open space, the expansive sky. There's a subtle art to understanding wind currents and manipulating the kite to perform aerial dances, but fundamentally, it's about connecting with nature and experiencing a sense of lightheartedness and simple wonder. It's a good reminder that hobbies don't always need to be extreme or complex to be deeply satisfying and restorative.
Absolutely. From the open air, let's shift gears now. Let's move to hobbies that often require indoors, or at least into a more controlled environment, where creativity, meticulous design, and tangible output are the main goals. We're moving into the art of creation now, where ideas take physical form.
This is a category that speaks directly to that deep human satisfaction, the satisfaction derived from making something with one's own hands, or translating an artistic vision into a physical, often beautiful form. These hobbies frequently involve patience, precision, and that unique joy of seeing an idea materialize before your eyes.
We'll start with flower arranging, a noun.
Yeah.
This is the art of creating decorative displays with flowers. She attended a flower arranging class to improve her skills for wedding decor. Sounds like such a beautiful and, well, fragrant way to express creativity.
Flower arranging is indeed a beautiful fusion of design skills, aesthetic judgment, and an appreciation for natural beauty. It's far more than just, putting flowers in a vase.
Right.
It involves understanding color theory, different textures, varied forms, and achieving precise balance to create a harmonious and visually appealing display. It requires a delicate touch and an artistic eye to transform individual blooms into a cohesive artistic statement. The ephemeral nature of the medium, the fact that the beauty is temporary, adds to its unique charm. Each arrangement is a fleeting yet captivating work of art. It's a hobby that allows for continuous learning and creative expression, whether for personal enjoyment, brightening one's home, or for contributing to special events like that wedding decor in the example.
Following that, we have modeling, a noun. This means making small-scale representations of objects. The example given is, his passion for modeling historical ships taught him patience and precision. I imagine this could cover anything from intricate architectural models to vast, detailed dioramas.
You're absolutely right. Modeling is a wonderfully precise and intensely patient hobby. It spans a vast array of subjects: historically accurate ships, aircraft, miniature landscapes, intricate dollhouses, architectural designs, you name it.
Wow, yeah.
The core appeal lies in the meticulous attention to detail required to replicate objects in miniature form, often requiring hundreds, sometimes thousands of tiny pieces. This hobby cultivates extraordinary patience, refined, fine motor skills, and a deep appreciation for intricate design and historical accuracy. It's not just about assembly either. Often, modelers engage in extensive research to ensure historical accuracy. That adds a significant intellectual dimension to the creative process. The satisfaction comes from the painstaking construction and the highly detailed, tangible outcome, a perfect miniature world brought to life.
Next up, a classic practical and deeply creative skill. Sewing, a noun. This is using a needle and thread to make or repair clothing. She learned sewing from her grandmother and now makes her own dresses. I've noticed that sewing has really experienced a resurgence recently.
It definitely has, and for some very compelling reasons, I think. Sewing is a fantastic example of a hobby that serves a dual purpose. It's both profoundly practical and incredibly creative. On one hand, it equips you with fundamental skills to repair clothing, perform alterations, or even create household items. It promotes self-sufficiency. On the other hand, it's a powerful outlet for fashion design, elaborate costume creation, think cosplay, which we'll get to, or intricate textile art. The ability to transform raw fabric into something wearable, decorative, or useful offers immense satisfaction, a unique sense of accomplishment. It requires precision, keen attention to detail, and often strong problem-solving skills as you work with different fabrics, patterns, machine settings. Its recent resurgence truly reflects a growing appreciation for handmade items, sustainable practices, and, personalized style.
From fabric to fine strokes, let's explore calligraphy,
Yeah.
a noun. This is artistic decorative handwriting using special tools. For instance, he mastered calligraphy to create elegant wedding invitations. It always looks so serene yet incredibly challenging to perfect.
Calligraphy truly is an exquisite blend of precision, artistry, and elegant style. It's far more than just writing neatly. It's about transforming text into a visual art form through meticulous control of line weight, shape, spacing, rhythm.
Okay.
It requires specialized tools, dip pens, broad-edged pens, brushes, and an incredibly steady hand, plus immense patience. This hobby cultivates extreme focus and a meditative approach, as each stroke must be deliberate and controlled.
I see.
The timeless beauty and inherent elegance of calligraphy make it particularly suited for special occasions like those wedding invitations. But it can also be a deeply contemplative personal practice, connecting the artist to historical traditions of written expression and the sheer beauty of the alphabet itself.
Now, for something a bit more modern and perhaps even theatrical, cosplay, a noun. This is dressing as a character from a movie, book, or game. The example is, she spent months preparing her cosplay outfit for the comic convention.
It seems like a truly massive undertaking for many people.
Cosplay is a genuinely unique and vibrant creative performance art. It brilliantly blends elaborate costume design with passionate fandom. It's significantly more than simply, putting on a pre-made costume you bought online.
Right.
It involves an incredible amount of research, meticulous craftsmanship, and often intricate fabrication skills to authentically recreate a character's attire, props, accessories. Cosplayers often dedicate hundreds of hours learning and mastering diverse skills: advanced sewing, intricate prop making, wig styling, complex makeup artistry, even special effects sometimes.
Wow.
What's particularly compelling about cosplay is that it's not solely about the physical creation, it's also about embodying the character's persona, often participating in photo shoots, conventions, community events. It's a dynamic, community-driven hobby that allows for immense artistic expression and a deep, immersive connection to beloved fictional worlds and shared narratives.
Moving on to another profoundly tactile art, we have pottery. A noun. This is the craft of making objects from clay, usually by hand or on a potter's wheel. She took a weekend course in pottery and made her first clay vase. There's something so inherently grounding, so satisfying about working with clay.
You've certainly hit on a key aspect there, the tactile and transformative nature of pottery. This ancient craft involves the profound transformation of a raw, malleable material like clay into beautiful and functional objects, whether from shaping it by hand, through coiling or slab building, or on a spinning potter's wheel. It combines deep creativity with significant manual skills and a physical connection to the material. The multi-stage process involves centering the clay, shaping it, carefully drying it, and then firing it in a kiln, often followed by glazing and a second firing.
Right, it's quite involved.
It is. It's a deeply meditative and immensely satisfying hobby, as you feel the material responding directly to your touch. And you witness its transition from a soft lump to a durable, often decorative piece of art. It truly embodies the idea of creating something lasting and meaningful from elemental materials.
In a similar vein of hands-on crafting, there's leathercraft, a noun. This is the art of creating items from leather, like belts, bags, or wallets. The example, he learned leathercraft to make personalized gifts for his friends. That sounds like an incredibly thoughtful and enduring way to create something special.
Leathercraft is indeed a very thoughtful and immensely practical hobby. It beautifully blends artistic design with an emphasis on durability, longevity, and functionality. Working with leather involves a specific set of specialized tools and techniques for cutting, tooling, carving, stamping, stitching, finishing the material. What's compelling about leathercraft is the enduring quality of the creations. Unlike some other crafts, leather goods are often meant to last for years, even decades. They gain character, patina, a unique story over time.
That's true.
It allows for a great deal of personalization, as seen in the example of making gifts. And it offers a deeply satisfying process of transforming a rawhide into a sturdy, beautiful, and often very useful item that can be cherished.
Now to something exquisitely delicate and precise. Origami, a noun. This is the Japanese art of folding paper into decorative shapes and figures. The children learned origami to make cranes and flowers from colored paper. It just seems magical how a flat piece of paper can become something else entirely just through folds.
It is truly magical, isn't it? A testament to the power of precision and patience. Origami is an ancient Japanese art form that involves transforming a simple, flat sheet of paper into complex, three-dimensional figures without any cutting, gluing, or tearing.
Wow.
It relies entirely on a strict sequence of precise folds, often following intricate diagrams. This hobby significantly develops fine motor skills, spatial reasoning, problem-solving abilities, and the capacity to follow intricate instructions with meticulous accuracy. The profound satisfaction comes from the elegant transformation of a humble, two-dimensional material into something intricate, often surprisingly lifelike and structurally sound, purely through the mastery of folding techniques. It's a quiet, contemplative art that yields stunning and often intricate results, showcasing the potential hidden within a single sheet of paper.
Here's a hobby that mixes artistic creation with a lovely aroma. Candle making, a noun. This is the craft of creating candles from wax and wicks, often with decorative designs or scents. Her candle-making hobby turned into a small online business. That's a fantastic outcome, blending passion with enterprise.
Candle making is a wonderful example of a hobby that truly combines artistic design with the creation of functional, sensory-rich products. It involves understanding different types of waxes, wicks, fragrance oils, coloring agents, as well as mastering techniques for pouring, cooling, adding decorative elements. The widespread appeal often lies in the ability to customize scents and aesthetics to create a specific ambiance or mood, whether for relaxation, energy, or celebration. What's particularly rewarding is the complete sensory experience, the visual beauty of the dancing flame, the comforting warmth it provides, and of course the delightful aroma it releases. As the example clearly shows, it also has strong potential to transition from a personal pursuit to a viable small business, thanks to the universal appeal of beautiful, fragrant, handcrafted candles.
For those who love preserving memories and personal stories, we have scrapbooking, a noun. This is creating decorated photo albums with personal mementos and artwork. She spent hours scrapbooking her travel memories. It's like storytelling through meticulously arranged visuals and tactile elements.
Scrapbooking is indeed a beautiful and incredibly personal form of storytelling and memory preservation. It goes far beyond simply placing photos in an album. It involves combining photographs with ephemera. Yeah, those small, often temporary paper items like ticket stubs, old postcards, maps, concert programs, handwritten notes, things that hold significant sentimental value and contribute to a narrative.
Oh, should I say?
This hobby allows for immense creativity in design, layout, color schemes, narrative structure. It provides a tangible, tactile way to revisit and relive significant moments, adding rich context and unique personal flair to visual memories. It's a wonderful, detailed way to organize and celebrate personal history, creating a unique and often heirloom-quality record for oneself and future generations. The process itself is often deeply nostalgic, meditative, and an act of love for one's past.
Now for a more specialized and utterly mesmerizing craft, glass blowing, a noun. This is shaping molten glass into objects using blowing and molding techniques. She watched a live glass blowing demonstration at the art fair. It looks almost magical, seeing glass transformed by breath.
Glass blowing is absolutely a highly specialized and truly captivating craft. It involves working with molten glass at incredibly high temperatures, often over 2,000 degrees Fahrenheit, that's over 1,100 Celsius, using breath and specialized tools like long metal pipes and various implements to shape it into artistic or functional objects.
Incredible heat.
Exactly. This hobby demands extreme precision, incredible coordination, remarkable physical stamina, and a deep, intuitive understanding of the material's fluid properties. What's truly magical is witnessing the transformation of a glowing, viscous liquid into delicate, transparent forms, shimmering with light and color. It's a dynamic dance between human skill, artistic vision, and the unpredictable nature of the molten material, resulting in unique, often one-of-a-kind pieces. It's a rare craft that requires extensive training and dedicated, focused practice, making those who master it truly exceptional artisans.
Staying with durable materials, we have wood carving, a noun. This is the art of shaping wood into decorative or functional objects using tools. His wood carving workshop was filled with sculptures of animals. There's something inherently satisfying about working with such a natural, versatile material.
Wood carving is a timeless craft that profoundly connects the artisan with the natural material itself. It requires significant craftsmanship, immense patience, and a keen artistic eye to transform a raw block of wood into a detailed sculpture or a functional item.
Right.
The process involves carefully selecting the right type of wood, understanding its grain patterns, and then using various specialized tools, chisels, gouges, knives, mallets, to meticulously remove material and shape the desired form. It's a tactile and often deeply meditative hobby, where the carver must envision the final form within the raw material, almost coaxing it out. The profound satisfaction comes from revealing the hidden beauty of wood and creating objects that are both visually appealing and often functional, a lasting testament to enduring skill, creative vision, and a deep respect for nature's materials.
For those who appreciate adornment and intricate design, there's jewelry making, a noun. This is designing and creating decorative items such as rings, necklaces, and bracelets. His jewelry making skills improved after attending a silversmithing workshop. They combine so much artistry in miniature form.
Jewelry making is a truly remarkable hobby that beautifully combines artistic design with meticulous precision and fine motor skills. It encompasses an incredibly wide range of techniques, from beadwork and intricate wire wrapping to complex metalworking, silversmithing, gem setting, even enamel work.
Wow, a lot goes into it.
Definitely. Each method requires specific tools and a high degree of dexterity and attention to detail. What's particularly compelling about jewelry making is the ability to translate an abstract design concept into a tangible, wearable, and often highly personal piece of art. It allows for profound individual expression and, as the example hints, has strong potential to become a profitable craft or a viable small business. Given the timeless and universal appeal of unique handmade adornments, it's about creating something beautiful, lasting, and often intimate on a small, intricate scale.
Now, for a more immediate artistic expression, especially for city dwellers, urban sketching. A noun. This is drawing scenes of urban life, often on location, to capture a city's atmosphere. She spent the afternoon urban sketching in a busy marketplace. It sounds like a fantastic way to really engage with your surroundings.
Urban sketching is a truly dynamic and accessible hobby. It seamlessly blends artistic skill with keen observation and compelling storytelling through drawing. Unlike traditional studio art, urban sketching is almost always done on location, directly capturing the essence, the energy, the atmosphere of a city scene. Whether it's a bustling marketplace, a quiet park bench, a historical building, or people just going about their daily lives. It trains the artist to quickly observe details, perspectives, human interactions, often working rapidly to capture fleeting moments and expressions. It fosters a deeper, more mindful engagement with one's surroundings, allowing the artist to interpret and convey the unique character and spirit of a place. It's an art form that can be pursued almost anywhere, promoting both artistic creativity and a heightened sense of presence and awareness in one's environment.
And related to working with clay, but maybe with a broader scope, we have ceramics, a noun. This is the craft of making objects from clay and firing them in a kiln. His ceramics collection included hand-painted plates and mugs. How does this differ from pottery exactly?
That's a key distinction, yeah. While pottery specifically refers to making functional vessels like pots, bowls, plates, ceramics is the broader art form.
Okay.
Think of it this way. All pottery is ceramics, but not all ceramics is pottery. Makes sense.
Got it. So ceramics is the umbrella term?
Exactly. Ceramics encompasses a wider array of clay-based creations, including artistic sculptures, decorative tiles, architectural elements, even industrial applications, all of which are fired in a kiln to make them durable. The process involves forming the clay, often decorating it with glazes or paints, and then subjecting it to incredibly high temperatures to harden and vitrify the material.
Vitrify.
Yeah, that's when it becomes glass-like and non-porous. It permanently transforms its structure.
Okay.
It's a versatile craft that allows for immense artistic expression, blending technical skill with creative vision to produce lasting works of art, both utilitarian and purely decorative.
Finally, in our creative section, a traditional craft that has seen a remarkable resurgence, macrame.
Yeah.
A noun. This is the art of creating decorative items by knotting threads or cords. She learned macrame to make plant hangers for her home. You see this everywhere now.
You really do. Macrame is a fascinating textile-based craft that relies entirely on intricate knotting techniques to create decorative patterns and forms. It's a skill that's been practiced for centuries across different cultures, ancient Babylon, Victorian England. And as you mentioned, it's experienced a significant comeback in contemporary home decor and fashion, especially with that sort of bohemian aesthetic. The inherent beauty of macrame lies in its ability to transform simple threads or cords into complex, three-dimensional designs without needing needles or hooks, unlike knitting or crocheting. It fosters patience, develops fine motor skills, and offers a unique way to create a wide variety of decorative and functional items, plant hangers, elaborate wall art, jewelry, bags, even furniture.
Yeah, it's versatile.
And the rhythmic, repetitive nature of knotting can also be incredibly meditative and stress-reducing, offering a tranquil escape.
Okay, let's shift gears completely now. Let's explore hobbies that truly engage the mind, maybe provide profound relaxation, or delve into some truly unique, even esoteric interests. This section is all about mind, mystery, and modern leisure.
This section genuinely highlights the incredibly diverse motivations behind our free time pursuits, doesn't it? From intellectual challenge and problem solving to spiritual exploration, self-reflection, or simply unwinding and de-stressing from the demands of daily life. It beautifully illustrates how hobbies can cater to a full spectrum of complex human needs and curiosities.
We have to start with one that's become absolutely ubiquitous in modern life.
Yeah.
Binge watching. A noun. This means watching multiple episodes of a series in one sitting without breaks. They spent the rainy weekend binge watching their favorite drama series. We've all been there, haven't we? I certainly have.
Absolutely, yeah. It's a defining characteristic of modern streaming culture and a dominant form of leisure, no question. Binge watching reflects a significant ongoing shift in how we consume entertainment, moving dramatically from scheduled broadcasts to on-demand extended viewing sessions.
Right.
This phenomenon isn't just about watching more. It's fundamentally reshaping narrative structures in television. Writers now often craft seasons almost like extended movies, knowing viewers might consume them in hours rather than weeks. This impacts pacing, character development, even the emotional arc of a story.
That's interesting.
It's often driven by highly compelling narratives, intricate character development that make it incredibly difficult to pause, creating this deep, immersive escape. While it provides an engaging form of escapism and relaxation for many, it also speaks to a cultural shift towards instant gratification and extended periods of focused yet passive consumption. It truly transformed how we engage with long-form storytelling, favoring immersion over that old, episodic anticipation.
Now for something quite different, delving into the mystical. Palm reading, a noun. This is predicting someone's character or future by examining their palm. She tried palm reading at the fair for fun. Curious about the results? It certainly has a long, intriguing history.
Palm reading, or chiromancy, as it's sometimes called, is a cultural and mystical hobby practiced in various forms across different civilizations for thousands of years. Ancient India, China, classical Greece.
Oh, wow.
It involves interpreting the lines, mounts, shapes on a person's palm, each believed by practitioners to correspond to aspects of their character, personality traits, or even potential future events. For many, the appeal lies in that human desire for meaning, self-understanding, guidance, even if approached just as pure entertainment. It offers a fascinating way to explore symbolism and human psychology, often providing a lighthearted diversion or prompting self-inquiry rather than definitive predictions. It's a lens through which some cultures have historically sought insight into the human condition.
Shifting to something that engages our senses in a different, perhaps more sophisticated way, we have wine tasting, a noun. This is sampling wines to evaluate flavor, aroma, and quality.
Yeah.
The Vineyard hosted a wine tasting event for visitors. Sounds like a delightful and quite educated pursuit.
Wine tasting is indeed a refined pursuit. It engages multiple senses and demands the development of a highly nuanced palate over time. It involves not just consuming wine, but systematically evaluating its appearance, its complex aroma, often called its nose,
Right, the nose.
and its distinct taste, its palate, often noting specific sensory notes like fruit, oak, spice, or minerality. This hobby cultivates acute sensory skills and requires extensive knowledge of different grape varieties, regional characteristics, intricate winemaking processes.
Want to learn.
A huge amount. It's an educated and deeply appreciative way to engage with viticulture, transforming simple consumption into an analytical, aesthetic, and profoundly pleasurable exploration of complex flavors, craftsmanship, and terroir.
Terroir.
Yeah, terroir, the environmental factors that affect a crop, like soil, climate. It's all part of what makes wines unique. It's truly about understanding the art and science behind each carefully crafted bottle.
Moving to another interpretive realm, there's astrology, a noun. This is the study of celestial movements to interpret human affairs. She turned to astrology to gain insight into her career decisions.
Astrology is a complex system of belief. It posits a symbolic relationship between astronomical phenomena and events or attributes in the human world. It's often considered a spiritual or mystical hobby in many cultures, providing a framework for understanding personality, relationships, life's trajectory, based on planetary positions at the precise time of one's birth. For its practitioners, it offers a lens through which to interpret life's patterns and gain a sense of cosmic connection or purpose. It involves learning intricate charts, symbols, complex calculations. Similar to palm reading or tarot, it fulfills a human yearning for understanding and guidance. And for those who engage with it, it offers a fascinating way to explore archetypal energies and personal predispositions, often prompting self-reflection and maybe a broader perspective on life's challenges.
For those seeking tranquility and well-being, we have aromatherapy, a noun. This is using scented oils for physical or emotional well-being. He practices aromatherapy to reduce stress after work. That's so lovely.
Aromatherapy is a holistic practice. It thoughtfully combines natural scents, primarily concentrated essential oils extracted from plants, with various relaxation techniques to promote physical or emotional well-being. It's a hobby that engages the powerful sense of smell in a targeted therapeutic way. Different essential oils are believed to have distinct properties, some calming and soothing, some energizing and uplifting, some perhaps pain relieving.
Okay.
It often involves diffusing oils into the air, applying them topically with a carrier oil, or incorporating them into baths and massages. It offers a gentle sensory approach to stress reduction, mood enhancement, and self-care, allowing individuals to consciously create a personalized atmosphere of tranquility or invigoration in their daily lives. It's a beautiful intersection of botany, chemistry, and personal wellness.
For a purely mental workout, there's Sudoku, a noun. This is a logic puzzle where numbers 1 through 9 are arranged without repetition in grids. He solves a Sudoku puzzle every morning to sharpen his mind. Very popular.
Extremely popular. Sudoku is a fantastic mental hobby that offers a stimulating yet accessible challenge for the mind. It's a logic-based number placement puzzle that requires no arithmetic, just a clear understanding of the rules and robust deductive reasoning.
Right.
This hobby is renowned for its capacity to promote intense concentration, enhance critical thinking, and significantly improve problem-solving skills. It provides a focused, engaging activity that can sharpen cognitive abilities and refine logical processing. For many, it's a relaxing yet mentally stimulating way to start the day, unwind after work, or simply pass time constructively, offering a tangible sense of accomplishment with each completed grid. Its universality stems from its simple rules and complex solutions.
And back to the mystical, we have tarot, a noun. This refers to a deck of symbolic cards used for fortune-telling or perhaps more often self-reflection. Her friend gave her a tarot reading to offer life guidance.
Tarot involves a deck of 78 richly symbolic cards, each carrying archetypal imagery and layered meaning. They're used for various purposes, often for self-reflection, spiritual guidance, or understanding potential outcomes in a given situation. A reading typically involves a spread of cards laid out in a specific pattern, and the reader interprets their collective meaning in relation to a specific question or life circumstance. Like astrology or palm reading, it's rooted in mystical traditions and is approached here as a hobby for personal exploration and insight. For practitioners, it's a profound tool for introspection, prompting them to consider different perspectives, challenges, potential pathways in their lives, fostering a deeper connection to their intuition and inner wisdom. It's a way of engaging with symbolic language to gain insights, focusing on present energies and potential future trends rather than rigid predictions.
For something that connects us directly to the cosmos, there's stargazing, a noun. This is observing stars, planets, and celestial events in the night sky. They went stargazing in the desert to see the meteor shower, a truly awe-inspiring and humbling activity.
Stargazing is indeed an awe-inspiring hobby. It directly connects us to the vastness and mystery of the universe. It's often intrinsically linked to astronomy, encouraging a profound appreciation for nature and the immense cosmos beyond our planet.
Right.
This pursuit involves observing celestial bodies, bright planets, distant galaxies, fleeting meteor showers, nebulas, often with the aid of binoculars or telescopes for enhanced viewing. It fosters an incredible sense of wonder, promotes patience as one waits for optimal voting conditions, clear skies, minimal light pollution, and encourages learning about constellations, planetary movements, complex cosmic phenomena. It's a peaceful, contemplative activity that offers a unique perspective on our place in the universe, inviting us to ponder the grand scale of existence.
And for those who love a bit of treasure hunting, there's metal detecting, a noun. This is searching for buried metal objects using a handheld electronic device. His metal detecting trips often resulted in finding old coins and artifacts. Sounds like fun.
Metal detecting is a unique hobby. It brilliantly combines outdoor exploration with the undeniable thrill of discovery. Armed with a specialized handheld device that emits an electromagnetic field, enthusiasts methodically search for buried metal objects. These can range from modern coins and lost jewelry to historical artifacts and maybe even military relics.
Wow.
The excitement lies in the unpredictable nature of each find. You genuinely never know what piece of history or forgotten treasure might lie just beneath the surface, waiting to be unearthed. It encourages immense patience, perseverance, and often extensive historical research to identify and understand the significance of unearthed items, turning a simple walk into an archaeological adventure. It's a deeply satisfying pursuit for those who enjoy a blend of physical activity, historical intrigue, and the occasional unexpected reward.
Okay, now let's transition to hobbies that are all about rhythm, dynamic movement, and structured disciplines. These are pursuits that frequently demand physical excellence, precise coordination, and an unwavering dedication to practice and refinement.
This category truly highlights hobbies that require significant discipline, athleticism, and a refined sense of coordination. Absolutely. They often involve mastering complex sequences, working closely with partners or even animals, and consistently pushing physical and mental boundaries in structured environments.
We'll start with ballroom dancing, a noun. This is a formal partner dance with specific steps, such as the waltz or tango.
Yeah.
The ballroom was filled with couples ballroom dancing in elegant evening attire. It always looks so graceful, so effortlessly elegant on TV.
Ballroom dancing is an art form that epitomizes grace, elegance, and impeccably synchronized movement. It's a social dance style where partners move together through specific, often intricate steps and patterns, ranging from the flowing romantic waltz to the passionate tango or the energetic quick step. This hobby requires excellent individual coordination, but crucially also seamless coordination with a partner, fostering communication, trust, and a shared rhythm. Beyond the physical benefits, improved posture, balance, muscle tone, it offers a wonderful social outlet, bringing people together through shared rhythm, structured movements, artistic expression. It's a timeless activity that combines physical skill with sophisticated social engagement, often with beautiful music and attire.
From the dance floor to the gym, we have bodybuilding, a noun. This is training to develop large, defined muscles, often as a sport. His dedication to bodybuilding earned him a place in a national competition. That level of commitment and discipline is truly intense.
Bodybuilding is a pursuit that demands extraordinary dedication, meticulous planning, and a singular focus on physique enhancement and strength aesthetics. It really does. It involves rigorous training regimens, extremely precise dietary control, and often a deep understanding of human anatomy, physiology, nutrition. The ultimate goal is to develop large, symmetrical, and highly defined muscles, showcasing peak physical condition. While it is a competitive sport, with competitions focusing on presentation and muscularity, for many it's also a deeply personal journey of self-improvement, physical mastery, and profound discipline. It's about pushing one's physical limits and sculpting the body into a desired form through consistent, disciplined, and often years-long effort, a true testament to human willpower.
Staying with physical prowess, let's talk about acrobatics, a noun. This refers to skilled movements such as flips, balancing, or swinging. The circus performers amaze the audience with daring acrobatics. It's absolutely breathtaking to watch the precision and control involved.
Acrobatics is a spectacular display of extreme physical strength, impeccable balance, and remarkable agility. It encompasses a wide range of skilled movements, gravity-defying flips, intricate balancing acts on various apparatus, dynamic swings, aerial maneuvers, contortion. This hobby demands intense, specialized training to develop extraordinary core strength, flexibility, spatial awareness, and body control. What's truly compelling about acrobatics is the seamless blend of raw athleticism and refined artistry. It's almost always performed with incredible grace and precision, creating a visually stunning spectacle that defies expectations of human capability. Whether as a performance art or a personal fitness pursuit, it pushes the boundaries of human physical potential and control, often requiring immense bravery and trust.
From the circus to cultural dance, we have belly dance, a noun. This is a Middle Eastern dance style involving distinct hip and belly movements. She took belly dance classes to improve her posture and flexibility. It looks beautiful.
Belly dance is a captivating and expressive Middle Eastern dance style, renowned for its rhythmic, graceful, and highly controlled movements, particularly of the hips, torso, and abdomen. It's an art form that allows for a wide range of expressions, from energetic and vibrant movements to fluid and serpentine undulations. This hobby is not only a beautiful artistic outlet rooted in rich cultural traditions, but also offers significant physical benefits, including remarkably improved posture, increased flexibility, enhanced core strength, and a deeper sense of body awareness and confidence. It's often associated with cultural celebration and personal empowerment, providing a vibrant and unique way to engage with movement, music, and a sense of embodied artistry.
For those interested in a deeply disciplined equestrian sport, there's dressage, a noun. This is a competitive equestrian sport of performing precise horse movements. Her dressage routine impressed the judges with its elegance and control. It looks incredibly difficult.
Dressage is an extraordinary competitive equestrian sport. It truly showcases the pinnacle of partnership and harmony between rider and horse. It involves performing a series of precise, predetermined movements, often to music, that demonstrate the horse's obedience, flexibility, strength, athleticism in a highly refined manner. This hobby demands immense discipline, rigorous training, and a deep, nuanced understanding of horse behavior, communication, biomechanics, from both rider and animal. The elegance and apparent effortlessness displayed are the result of years of dedicated practice. The horse appears to be dancing gracefully, guided by almost imperceptible aids from the rider.
Amazing.
It's a beautiful and complex blend of sport, art, and a profound, almost telepathic interspecies connection, often described as equine ballet.
For something that's purely about energetic movement and fun, we have Zumba, a noun. This is a dance-based fitness program set to Latin music. She joined a Zumba class to stay fit and have fun. Very popular these days.
Incredibly popular. Zumba is a dance-based fitness program that vibrantly combines energetic Latin music with easy-to-follow aerobic movements and dance steps. Its widespread appeal lies in its infectious, party-like atmosphere, making exercise feel more like a social dance celebration than a strenuous workout.
Yeah, that's the idea, right?
Exactly. This hobby is designed for maximum fun and accessibility, providing an effective cardio workout that improves coordination, boosts mood, burns calories. It's a fantastic example of how physical activity can be integrated into a joyful, engaging group setting, promoting both physical fitness and mental well-being without the rigid structure or intense pressure of more formal dance styles. It's truly exercise in disguise.
Let's switch gears to a fast-paced team sport. Paintball, a noun. This is a game where players shoot paint-filled pellets at each other. They spent the afternoon playing paintball in a forest arena. Sounds intense.
Paintball is a dynamic and fast-paced sport. It combines strategy, teamwork, and physical exertion in a simulated combat environment. Players engage in various game scenarios, using air-powered guns to shoot gelatin capsules filled with non-toxic, water-soluble paint at opponents. The objective often involves capturing a flag, eliminating all opposing players, or defending a specific point. This hobby demands quick thinking, strategic planning, effective communication within a team, and swift physical maneuvers. It's an exhilarating outdoor activity that promotes problem solving under pressure and offers an intense adrenaline rush, making it immensely popular for group outings, corporate team building, and competitive play. It's a real-life, action-packed challenge.
For a more urban, agile pursuit, there's parkour, a noun. This is moving efficiently through an environment by running, jumping, and climbing. The athlete practiced parkour to improve agility and body control. You see amazing videos of this online.
Parkour, often referred to as the art of movement, is a modern urban sport focused on incredibly efficient, fluid, and creative movement through any environment, especially challenging urban landscapes. Practitioners, known as tracers, aim to overcome obstacles: walls, railings, stairs, gaps by running, jumping, climbing, swinging, vaulting, and with breathtaking grace and power. This hobby demands exceptional physical strength, agility, balance, precision, body control, along with a deep understanding of one's physical capabilities and limitations. It's not just about speed, it's about finding the most fluid and effective path, transforming the urban landscape into a dynamic and constantly evolving playground. It's a powerful expression of movement freedom, self-mastery, and innovative problem-solving within the physical world.
Moving to a sport that requires immense focus and precision. Archery, a noun. This is a sport of shooting arrows with a bow at a target.
Yeah.
He took up archery as a way to improve focus and coordination. Seems very focused.
Archery is a centuries-old sport that, despite its ancient roots in hunting and warfare, remains incredibly popular today. For its unique blend of physical and mental demands, it requires extraordinary precision, highly controlled movements, and immense patience.
Right.
The archer must develop consistent form, maintain intense focus, manage breathing, and master subtle muscle control to repeatedly hit a target with accuracy. This hobby cultivates deep mental discipline, exceptional hand-eye coordination, and a calm, centered demeanor, often being described as a moving meditation. It's a sport where mastery comes through consistent repetition and a profound understanding of physics. Offering a deeply satisfying sense of achievement with each accurate shot, it's a wonderful way to sharpen both mind and body.
And finally, in this category, a rather unique and sometimes controversial cultural spectacle, bullfight, a noun. This is a public event where a matador fights a bull. Tourists attended a bullfight in Spain to experience the tradition.
The bullfight is indeed a public spectacle with deep historical and cultural roots in certain countries, most notably Spain, Portugal, parts of Latin America. It involves a matador engaging in a highly ritualized performance with a bull, often culminating in the bull's death. From the perspective of its proponents, the bullfight is often viewed not merely as a sport, but as a complex performance deeply embedded in cultural identity, an art form, a test of courage, skill, tradition, embodying themes of life, death, human mastery over nature. It represents a significant part of the cultural fabric in these regions, with specific rituals, music, elaborate costumes. While undeniably controversial globally due to animal welfare concerns and differing ethical viewpoints.
Right, it is controversial.
Understanding its historical and artistic claims provides crucial context for this deeply traditional practice, which remains a subject of intense global debate and varying local perspectives. We're presenting it neutrally here, just explaining the vocabulary and context.
Understood. Okay, let's shift focus one last time then.
to hobbies that involve practical skills, maybe a strong connection to nature, or even specialized culinary arts. These are pursuits where tangible results, sustainability, or profound sensory experiences often take center stage.
This final category highlights hobbies that beautifully blend scientific principles, practical application, often an element of sustainability, and certainly a deep sense of personal satisfaction derived from creating something useful, nourishing, or connecting directly with the natural world and its intricate processes.
We'll begin with brewing. A noun. This is making beer or other brewed drinks.
Yeah.
He took a course in home brewing to create his own craft beers. Home brewing seems very popular.
It really is. Brewing is a fascinating hobby that truly mixes creativity, precise science, and the nuanced development of taste. Whether it's crafting beer, kombucha, cider, or even artisanal non-alcoholic beverages. It involves understanding complex fermentation processes, the specific roles of ingredients like yeast and grains, and meticulous temperature control at various stages.
Sounds scientific.
It is, quite. It's a precise, almost alchemical process that blends chemistry with an artistic approach to flavor profiles and recipe development. The immense satisfaction comes from controlling each step of the creation process, and then, of course, from tasting and sharing the unique, handcrafted product with friends. It cultivates patience, scientific precision, and a sophisticated palate, transforming a simple beverage into a personalized culinary masterpiece.
A very broad and empowering phrase for many hobbies is do-it-yourself or DIY. This describes repairing or creating things without professional help. He prefers do-it-yourself home improvements instead of hiring a contractor. The whole DIY movement.
Exactly. Do-it-yourself or DIY is an overarching philosophy and a collection of practical hobbies that deeply emphasizes self-reliance and the development of hands-on skills. It encompasses a vast array of activities: minor home repairs, furniture assembly, building custom projects, gardening, even crafting personal items and gifts.
Right, pretty much anything.
Pretty much. The core appeal lies in the profound satisfaction of tackling projects independently, learning new practical skills, and often saving money while gaining a deeper understanding of how things work. It fosters ingenuity, problem-solving abilities, and a powerful sense of empowerment from being able to create, fix, or improve things with one's own hands. It's about personal agency and mastering practical aspects of daily life.
For a calming and traditional craft, there's to knit, a verb. This means to make clothing or fabric using yarn and needles. She spent the winter evenings knitting scarves for her family. It's such a cozy, comforting image, isn't it?
Knitting is indeed traditional craft that has enduring appeal across generations, often associated with comfort, warmth, and quiet contemplation. It involves creating fabric by interlinking loops of yarn with specialized knitting needles. Beyond its practical outcome, making clothing, accessories like scarves and blankets, even toys, knitting is widely recognized for its calming, meditative aspect. The repetitive motion and focused attention required can be profoundly stress-reducing and mindful. It allows for rich creative expression through choice of yarns, colors, intricate patterns, textures, and there's a deep satisfaction in transforming a simple ball of yarn into a tangible, useful, and often beautiful item for oneself or loved ones. It's a slow craft for a fast world.
Connecting with wildlife and the natural world, we have bird watching. A noun. This is observing and identifying different species of birds in their natural environment. They went bird watching in the national park during spring migration.
Bird watching is a wonderfully patient, observant, and deeply rewarding hobby that connects individuals intimately with nature. It involves not just seeing birds, but actively identifying different species based on their plumage, unique calls, specific behaviors, preferred habitats.
Right, it's more than just looking.
Much more. This often requires knowledge of local ecology, keen observational skills developed over time, and frequently, the use of binoculars or specialized field guides for identification. It cultivates a quiet appreciation for biodiversity, ecosystem dynamics, the intricate rhythms of the natural world, fostering a sense of discovery and profound understanding. It's a peaceful pursuit that can be enjoyed almost anywhere, from a backyard to a remote national park, offering continuous learning and countless moments of unexpected natural beauty and wonder.
Now, for a hobby that involves a real hands-on connection to our environment and its tiny yet vital inhabitants. Beekeeping, a noun. This is maintaining colonies of bees to produce honey and other products. His beekeeping hobby taught him a lot about environmental conservation. Fascinating.
Beekeeping is a profound hobby. It beautifully intersects science, agriculture, and a deep inherent sense of environmental consciousness and stewardship. It involves the careful, meticulous maintenance of bee colonies, not just for the production of delicious honey and wax, but also for supporting crucial pollinator populations, which are vital for global ecosystems and food security.
So important.
Critically important. This pursuit requires understanding complex bee biology, diligent hive management, seasonal cycles, local flora. It teaches immense patience, meticulous observation, and a profound respect for the intricate organization and industry of the natural world. As the example clearly shows, it often leads to a deeper understanding of ecological balance and the vital, irreplaceable role bees play in our food systems, making it a very rewarding, impactful, and environmentally responsible hobby.
And finally, for those with a sweet tooth and a truly creative flair, there's cake decorating. A noun. This is creating decorative designs on cakes using icing, fondant, and edible elements. She entered a cake decorating contest at the local fair. Some of those cakes are unbelievable works of art.
They really are.
Yeah.
Cake decorating is a delightful and sophisticated culinary art form that truly combines intricate skill, boundless creativity, and of course, delicious taste. It elevates a simple baked good into an edible masterpiece. Using various mediums like royal icing, fondant, gum paste, edible colors, even intricate sugar sculptures to create elaborate designs, themes, personalized expressions. This hobby requires a steady hand, a keen artistic vision, and often architectural precision to build multi-tiered creations and delicate details. The immense satisfaction comes from transforming a blank canvas of cake into a stunning, personalized centerpiece for celebrations, bringing joy to many. It's a wonderful blend of baking science and visual artistry, culminating in a product that is both a feast for the eyes and a delight for the palate.
Wow, what an incredible and diverse array of vocabulary we've explored today. Just amazing. From the meticulous precision demanded by origami to the adrenaline rush of bungee jumping and the serene observation of stargazing to the culinary artistry of cake decorating, we've seen how these C1 level words can truly unlock richer, more natural, and much more nuanced conversations about our personal interests and hobbies. It's clear that mastering C1 vocabulary isn't just about, knowing definitions from a dictionary. It's an ongoing, enjoyable process of integrating these terms into your active vocabulary, allowing you to express yourself with far greater detail, nuance, and confidence.
And that's exactly the powerful point we started with, isn't it? How talking about hobbies opens genuine doors, connecting you with people, offering deeper avenues for conversation and shared understanding. Now, with these new words firmly in your toolkit, you're not just describing what you do, you're truly articulating the very essence and depth of your passions. I genuinely encourage you, maybe immediately, try incorporating a few of these new terms into your thoughts, or even better, into your next conversation about what you love to do. Consider this as you go forward. What new hobby, now described with this advanced vocabulary, might you now feel more confident exploring? Or perhaps discussing more thoroughly in English. Maybe it's something you've always wanted to try. Or perhaps you've discovered a fresh, more sophisticated way to articulate an existing passion. This deep dive should truly empower you to talk about your interests with greater sophistication and compelling detail.
That's a wonderful and empowering thought to leave you with. We really hope you've enjoyed this deep dive as much as we have enjoyed bringing it to you. Join us again soon for another journey into the fascinating world of language and ideas. Until next time, please like, share, and subscribe to this YouTube channel.